Hello Reshaper, we're fantastic in this series. We want to share with you. Let's learn from Apple. And first things first, I want to go into the quote. I want to start the stream with a quote from Dan Locke. When it comes to business, in this world, there are two types of business owners: the hunters and the farmers. Now, let's explain what does it mean to be a hunter, explain what is it to be a farmer. Hunters are addicted to the hunt. Mentally addicted, because I'm mentally controlled by the fear of not having enough food till tomorrow's day. So basically, they don't want to hunt, but they have to because they have the fear inside of them, and when they have the feeling when they don't hunt, they will die. Okay? Awesome. Now, back in the days, when Apple started to become better and tried to get closer to Microsoft, what did Microsoft done? Well, if you ask Simon Sinek, he has told about Microsoft. They're just talking in their meetings about how to beat Apple. 90% of the meeting, how to beat Apple. So they were competitive. Now, because, Microsoft used to be the number one over decades. And now someone like Apple, like a small dog, so piss you on a shoe. This is how it failed to Microsoft. And now this dog gets bigger and bigger. And then, oh my goodness, we have to do something to kill this dog. And this is what they were focused on. This kind of approach is not out of love, because I have told you back in the days that in this very world we are living in two parallelities. We have love and what? And of course, fear. Love is abundance, fear is scarcity. Simple as that. Now, this kind of approach was not out of love, it was out of scarcity and fear. They felt like, oh, it's not enough. And they started off to, oh, we want to grab this customer. And over the night, the freaking stock just dropped immensely. This was a lesson for Microsoft. They had to learn it, to do it differently. They had to change their approach. Back in the days, Microsoft were hunters. Especially when they didn't know that they were hunters, but the moment that Apple comes there across the road, they became hunters. Greedy hunters who are afraid, who are in fear, who want just to stay alive till tomorrow, till tomorrow's dawn. This is the only focus they had. Because they used to be the number one, and now Apple comes across. Now, let's see on the flip side, what does Apple done meanwhile? What kind of meetings did they have? And again, Simon Sinek, you can watch this video. He has told that in these meetings, Apple has seen that at that time, the biggest consumers of Apple products were what? Students and teachers. So in their own meetings, they have talked about how they can optimize their own products, how they can optimize their own software, their own hardware, to make this learning even easier and better for students and teachers. Different approach, total different approach. And if you see from this first theory that I just told you from the quote from Dan Locke, they were farmers. They were farmers. Why? Because they were focused on build a solid platform, a solid farm that gives them residual income. So they expanded their own farm on different branches, on different industries, mobile industry, music industry, video industry, you name it. And because of this kind of expansion and building platforms on different industries, they become known worldwide. Because not everyone knows Microsoft, but everyone knows freaking Apple. Especially currently in today's generation. Not everyone wants Windows, but not everyone knows that Windows is made by Microsoft. But everyone freaking knows Apple. Believe me. In this kind of expansion and building platforms on different branches, on different industries, made people see Apple big. And people were everywhere. So to this kind of building, they stabilize their own niche and becomes the first company in this world which has reached $1 trillion US. $1 trillion US. It is more than the budget of Germany. And not more. It is less, but it is more than some budgets of some companies. Or let me see, 1 trillion? Yeah, it's more than the budget of Germany. It's more than the budget of Germany. The one company has had. It is not because they have actually went to one customers and tried to bring it in and say, hey, come in. No. No. Because you can see right now, especially when it comes to consulting, it comes to coaching, stuff like that, people are approaching you and try to sell you directly. They want to sell it. And what they do they are playing the games of numbers. And they say, okay, next. They don't care if someone buys or not buys. And when someone buys, okay, cool, then I have my bread from today. But I don't know if I have bread for tomorrow. You see? They're just going and hunt. Cold approach. I was told that shit myself. I've told you this story, how I have lost because of cold approach. It wasn't even cold approach, but I have lost because of this kind of approach, of this hunter approach, okay? It's not a cold approach. For myself, it was a hunter approach. I lost 5,000 people. Not overnight, but over a month or over a week. Maybe over a week, yeah. Just imagine it. Over a week, losing 5,000 acquaintances. Who you have fun with and stuff like that. You have just lost them. Can you imagine this? 5,000 people? How many of you know 5,000 people right now? I believe not many. And how does it feel? Get back to solitude. It felt really shitty. Even now, sometimes watching the same in the eyes, it feels like, holy crap. Even my intention wasn't that bad, because I don't want to sell something that is... I wanted to sell something which is actually for free. But the thing is, it feels bad. Because the approach was wrong. It was a freaking hunter approach. It was a hunter approach. And because of it, I have lost a lot. Now, what we learn from the story? What we learn from the story of Apple? Being patient. And building a solid farm. A solid platform. Which is based on abundance and not scarcity. Is always better for the long term. Always better. You will always win. And another thing is also, you need to have a platform. Because currently, Apple is not saying you have to buy this, you have to buy that. They do not count approaches. People just know them and they just buy it. because I know them. What's the freaking high brands? What's the freaking Louis Vuittons? Have you seen any commercial of Louis Vuitton? You rarely see them. There are some, but you rarely see them. Because they don't need it. They're unknown. And people who are buying from Louis Vuitton, who are buying Gucci, who are buying Prada, who are buying the freaking Lamborghini, or the freaking Bugatti, they know before they buy it. They know what kind of price they should pay. They know it. Why? Because they were in this platform. They have consumed the content of this platform. And right now, you should have content if you have a small business. If you don't have content and you're just hunting, just imagine when you're hunting right now, every single day, every single person. How do you feel? Do you feel great? Do you feel fantastic? When you were rejected for 100 times. I mean, you can feel it as a game. Of course you can feel it as a game, and you feel, say, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about it. But the thing is, for how long do you want to do it? Do you want to do it for the 30 years, for the 40 freaking years, the same thing over and over again, approaching people and hoping that someone buys your freaking product? Do you want to do it the rest of your life? Do you that passionate about being rejected every single day? For hundreds and thousands of times? I believe not. I believe not. Because I believe you feel yourself more worth. Because every single time you approach someone and try to sell in someone, you're selling yourself lower than you deserve. Every single time. What you should do instead of, build a product, and when someone approaches you who doesn't know you but want to buy from you, you put it on the platform and say, watch my freaking content. You don't know who I am, don't buy from me. I believe not many people in this world has this guts to say it. Because the majority of hunters, I have nothing against hunters. You need some money for sure. But you don't want to just focus yourself on hunting every single day. You can do some of the percentage, you can do hunting, but not do it every single day for hundreds and thousands of times. Because what you need is a freaking farm. You need a farm where you are building up the relationship with your own customer. And showing him what you are all about. Okay? This is why everyone needs a platform. In fact, in the future, Osnakata has said it, everyone needs a platform. Because the table will change. You need to have your hashtags. And when you have your hashtags there, and you need exactly what you know exactly what you are, you have your hashtags there. And when you are not employer, but when you want to become an employee, you have to have your own platform, and the employers will watch from the employees who have these hashtags. In fact, in the future, a job interview, or you cannot apply to any companies anymore. The time will come in the near future. You cannot apply to any companies anymore. Imagine it. If you say, okay, I don't have a company, I don't need a platform, you need a platform. You need a platform. No matter who, you need a platform. Because in the near future, maybe in 10, 20 years, because it's still near future, basically, there will come the time that companies not taking any applications anymore. Instead of, they are watching for people who they need and put it inside of the position. And they're watching this using the internet, using the hashtags and seeing this kind of hashtags they need, and they put it in the information. Therefore, you need a freaking platform. If you don't have a platform which is showing who you are and what kind of things you are selling or not selling, what kind of products you provide, what kind of values you give, you cannot build a relationship with someone. Because people cannot buy with the value which you are worth when they don't build a relationship with you previously. And they have to build it on their own pace. Really important thing. You don't have to say, okay, watch my video for 100 hours. No. It is not how a relationship is built. You can send someone to the platform and say, watch some videos on me. But you cannot say 400 hours. You see the difference? And to need people. When these people come to you, you have to ask them, have you watched this? Do you know who I am? And when they don't know who you are, just reject them. How you have been rejected thousands and millions of times. Just reject them. You have to have the guts to reject them. And this is how you are bringing up your value. The harder it is to buy from you, the more you can charge. Okay? People literally have to know in your platform what they have paid for. They have to know your value. They have to know your prices. But you don't do any not many advertisements. You can just see, okay, if you want to see what I'm offering, you can see it in my descriptions. Pretty good thing. And then people will buy you being prepared what they have to pay. So you don't need a pitch at all. Someone just comes across and say, you know the price, okay, pay the price, then we move on. I want to focus on your, I don't, you know what you have to, I want to focus on results. I want to focus what you get from me. I don't want to focus on the money, no. Hell no. Money is just a gateway to you. Okay? This is how you have approached it. Not with the scarcity mindset. Okay, man, today I haven't approached 500 people. Tomorrow I will approach 1,000 people. Okay, I got totally 1,500 rejections. Woohoo! I need 5,000 rejections more to become a man. And then you do it and you do it and you call it for every single day for, I don't know. You can get more hate, really. Because I have learned how to get hate. When you do those kind of approaches, you get freaking hate. And then you can shoot yourself in your feet that much that you will lose 5K people like this. Really easy. Really, really, really easy. There's no effort involved. Not at all. There's no effort involved at all. If people don't know who you are, but want to buy from you, send it to your platform to know who you are. So they are prepared what to pay for your services, what to pay for it, how to understand you, see your philosophies, appreciate them, see your points of views, appreciate them, see your approaches, appreciate them. If people have no appreciation of what you do but want to buy from you, don't sell to this person. Don't sell to anyone who wants to approach you just to buy from you and tell how bad your product is. Okay? Because then you will lose potential future customers. You don't want to have it. What you want to have instead of, you want to have people who are prepared to approach you, who have done the learning about you, who are seeing what you are and who you are, who are seeing what you offer and how much does it cost for them. So you don't have to pitch at all. This is the best pitch, by the way. This is the best pitch. Best pitch is not pitching anyone at all. The best pitch is to prepare someone what they have to pay, but not to pitch. How to prepare? Through content. And how you do it in content? As I said, you don't say, hey, today I will offer this for this kind of price. You don't want to do it. It's a little sleazy. It is not really high ticket. Just say, okay, man, I have my new course. It's coming out. If you want to see what you should invest in and stuff like that, you just got to go in my description and so on, okay? You don't focus really that much on this pitching thing in your content. But you do it. You just show, okay, if you want to have it, just click on it. If you want to have more value from me, click on it. Or even if you want to pay back me, because you should provide value. So you're using the law of reciprocation, and people are more willing to pay you because you put so much value that people want to get back. They just want to pay you somehow because they feel really bad that they have taken so much information from you. They feel uncomfortable. They say, oh man, I got so much information from him. How can I pay back? Man, I like this person. I really want to pay back because I get so many value from it, man. It feels bad for me, just taken. I have to give also. And those people, they will buy your freaking course, the courses, they will become your super fans. What actually Pat Flynn is talking about. Okay. I hope you got some value from it. If so, smash the like button, share with your friends. Comment. What's the number of things you picked up so far? And as always, do not lie to yourself. Super now. See you not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Maybe on Monday, because tomorrow and after tomorrow I have 2 seminars coming up. Pretty long ones, so I don't think I can do any live streams. So maybe on Monday. I hope you see you on Monday. Have an awesome day. See you on Monday.